everybody. Welcome back to Fun on Weekdays podcast. I'm your host, Jenna. And today I am joined by business owner, meal prepper, student of Miami University, and gaslighting queen, Francesca Stugot.
Hi everyone, it's Francesca Stugot.
Francesca, how did you find the time to get on the podcast between your meal prepping business and being a student?
Oh my God, I just had to make time for fun on weekdays, but it's been really hard with my meal prepping corporation. It's turning more into an empire nowadays.
Yeah, tell us about it. How did that take off over like the past month?
Gosh, well, all my fame from Gaslighting Boys has really made it turn into a global sensation, and people just love the menu items, the shrimp tacos, the steak tips. It's really insane.
And your menu, what is it inspired by? Is it just staying skinny with your small waist and big boobs?
Yeah, I love to have a slim figure. I think it's very important for a girl like Francesca Stugot. I wouldn't be able to gaslight men without my famous long brown hair, big boobs, slim figure. So I feel like I just pick menu items that are mostly inspired by that.
Oh my God. I can't even take you serious right now. This is too good. I told my friends that you were coming on the podcast, and my friend Megan is like, no way. We love her. We're
That's so
obsessed
funny.
with you, Francesca.
I
Um,
love it.
so do you find what is your dating life like?
Oh my God. Well, right now it's a nightmare because all the boys at U Miami are just trash and all I want to do is gaslight them. So Francesca Stugot is single right now, but if there's a businessman out there that wants to go on a date, hit up Francesca Stugot.
Yeah, you guys hear her and you're available. So what year are you at U Miami?
I'm a senior, but I think I'm going to switch my major to nutrition so I can stay a couple more years.
That would really help with your meal prepping business.
It really would. I feel like it would give me an extra credential that could really make it turn into an international
So,
franchise.
so you visit your friends at different schools pretty frequently, right?
Yeah, I'm basically a world traveler, but it's so much fun. I love meeting different men and then gaslighting them the next day.
So when you gaslight these men, what do you do?
Well, basically, I just tell them that they met Francesca Stugat and that we're supposed to get dinner and drinks with them. And they always fall for it. It's very easy.
So you guys, if you're listening to this podcast and you don't know who Francesca Stugat is, first of all, just do a quick little search on TikTok. Francesca Stugat is a fictional character played by Kelsey McCullough. Is that how you say her
Yeah.
last
Mm.
Kelsey, and she actually is a college student, but she started making these TikToks, playing this Francesca character and like convincing these guys. I assume they're probably your friends, guy friends.
Yeah, so it started off as like we had like a bunch of old like Tinder boys. And so we were like, all right, let's just play around and see if they'll buy into it. And they did. And they had no idea that we had either like met or matched. And they didn't know because I was using some of my friends' old ones too. So, and then now it's turned into people from like TikTok or sending in like Google submissions. They're like Venmoing me to like get them to gaslight their guy friends. It's so funny.
Oh
I
my
have like
God.
a form of over like 1,000 submissions now.
Oh my God. When people Venmo you, how
Crazy.
much money do they send you?
Usually like 5 to 30. It really depends on the
But
person. I don't give a set amount. I don't really care, but
do all the people that send you a submission send you money too?
no, no, no,
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh shit, you really do have a small business. It's
no,
not
no,
meal
no,
prepping,
no,
but it's gaslighting.
no, no.
Gaslighting, I guess, could be like a form of cooking in a sense. But okay, so Kelsey, you play this character, Francesca, but I want
Yeah.
to know like who you actually are because a lot of people know Francesca, not a lot of people know Kelsey. So introduce yourself, like where you're actually from and where you actually go to school.
So I actually go to Marist College, which is in New York. So not U Miami. Everyone's been asking me that, and I still pretend I go to U Miami, but definitely not as fun of a school as U Miami. But I actually major in communications with concentrations in PR and advertising. So, and I'm in a sorority at Marist. So
Oh, so
basically not from U Miami, but Francesca is. So
the alter ego is. So
yeah.
what sorority are you in?
I'm in AST. it's like a smaller Greek life school. So
Okay. Yeah, I went to school in the north too. Well, the Midwest technically. And Greek life was not how it is like in the South or on like, I don't know, the West Coast. I think like
mhm.
Arizona schools are insane. So
Oh
my
yeah,
sorority was like
not like
super
that.
low key. So the
Same.
girls that are like in your videos with you that are typically filming you, are those like girls from your sorority or are those your
Yeah.
roommates?
So they're both. They're we all live together, but they're in my sorority too. So
Okay. Cool. And
that's
what
fun.
year are you?
I'm a senior actually.
Okay. So, oh my gosh. So you're graduating in like 2 weeks.
Unfortunately, yep.
So what's your plan after graduation?
Well, I'll be running my meal prepping corporation. So basically, all my time will be spent doing that. But actually, I'm in the process of interviews right now, trying to find a PR job. So if anyone's hiring out there, hit
Oh
me
my
up.
gosh. So it's so funny. Every time we talk about like any type of company or someone who's looking to hire, I
Hmm.
always put it on this podcast, and you'd be so surprised by the people who actually are like do have connections that are looking to hire.
Hmm.
So you guys heard it here first, looking for a job in PR. Would you
Yeah.
ever actually consider meal prepping, or did that just become like a joke?
Well, I'm not the best cook actually, so I'm not sure if I would actually be able to. But my roommate's a good cook, so we've talked about partnering.
Oh, there you go, doing a collab.
People actually think though that I actually have a meal prepping business, and they've like tried to, where can I place orders?
No way.
And I'm like, that's awkward.
You should make like a website online with a full menu, and the menu should just be like a bunch of jokes. That would
I
be
know, like,
hilarious. Oh my
so
God.
funny.
So speaking of PR, like have companies reached out to you at all or businesses wanting to work with like you or Francesca?
Yeah, I've actually just gotten my first two contracts, so I'm excited about that.
Oh my God.
So weird to me because it all started like a month ago, and it's insane to me. Like, never expected it to take off at
Yeah.
all. So,
So what are the two contracts?
Bloom and Culture Pop.
Okay. What's Culture Pop?
It's a like a soda, a low
Oh,
calorie soda, perfect for the
gotcha.
slim figure.
Oh my God. It actually truly is. And so with Bloom too,
Yeah,
like get you in your
exactly.
daily greens. That is so
Exactly.
crazy. So playing this alter ego as Francesca, do you ever feel like it's like is it easy or difficult to flip a switch to be like go into this character? And do you have any experience in like theater?
When I was younger, I used to like do acting, but not since like, I mean, obviously I don't do it in college, but it's pretty easy for me. I just switch on the voice and I'm back to Francesca.
You're so good at it. And you keep a straight
Yeah.
face too. I don't know how you don't laugh.
I laugh after when like we're going back and watching the videos. I find it hilarious.
Oh my God. So tell us how it got started. You said that you met these guys like on Tinder, you and your friends had these matches. And
Yeah.
so did you guys ever actually meet these guys?
One of my friends has met like my sidekick Priscilla. She's met some of the men, but we like I haven't personally met any of the ones I've called, except for like maybe one or two. But um, so yeah, we were just really bored. It was like a Monday night. Obviously, we don't go out on Mondays, so we were bored and we were like, "Ugh, this sucks. Like, what should we do? There's nothing to do in my college town, so we are just like, all right, let's just prank call and see if these men will actually go along with it and answer. And my friend just happened to be like recording one of them and posted it like as a joke, not thinking anything of it. And people loved it. Here we are.
So your friend posted the first video of you, and this was what, like a month ago?
Yeah, a little over a month ago, probably a month and a half ago.
It's so funny. I'm on Francesca Stugot TikTok right now, where like I get so many videos that are not even of you like calling people. It's people like making videos about you.
It's wild.
What is that like?
I don't even know. Like, I don't think I've even like processed it because everything's like moved so quickly. So I love it though. I find it so funny. And I comment, I'm like, Francesca Stugot loves you.
Oh my God. From her. It's hilarious. So do you see like a future in doing social media?
I mean, I would love it, but it all depends on how long it like lasts. Like, I don't know how long people are gonna want to keep watching me gaslight men, but as long as they will, I'll keep doing it.
I think the girls are here for it. Like I don't think we'll ever get sick of it. Um, but you could also just develop other characters too.
I know. I was thinking that we were trying to like brainstorm new things to do. We were thinking like a double gaslighting thing with me and Priscilla, like convincing people that they met both of us and them and their friend wanted to go on a double date.
Oh my God. And is Priscilla a character or is that like one of your friends?
It's one of my friends, but it's also a character. She's the
So,
one that films me all the time.
oh my God. Okay. So you are graduating soon. You're looking for a job in PR and you currently live in New York. So what would be like your dream life if you could create it for yourself?
My dream life would be living, staying in New York, but like the city area, and working at a PR firm or doing Francesca Stugot full time.
Francesca Stugot. So do you think that what would you like expand upon with it? Would you just continue to do social media and do like brand partnerships as Francesca being like this character?
I mean, ideally, yes, but I also want to start doing like day in the lives of Francesca Stugot, doing some vlogs and stuff of like night outs. I think that would be funny, because Francesca Stugot is just as wild on her nights out. So
Oh
I
my
think
God.
those would be funny, but I don't know, still playing around with different ideas.
What is Francesca Stugot's dating life like? Like you said that she's single, but what is her type?
She doesn't really have a type. She's very like open, but definitely I like fit and I like a man with some muscles. And usually I go for more of the brown hair, brunette.
Okay. Is this also synonymous with your type as
Yeah.
Kelsey's type? Okay.
I
Have you ever tried?
like funny. I need someone to be funny.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Like they got to keep up with you. They also have to think that you're hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my, so do any of your like guy friends or people at college, do they all know that you do this now? And does it make it hard to find people that don't know who you are?
I, I definitely at Marist, I feel like the majority probably know that I'm Francesca Stugat. So, like, whenever I'm at the bars, people will be like, oh my God, Francesca Stugat. I'm like, this is weird, but I love it. But yeah, it's so funny.
It's only going to get bigger too, I feel like. You're like a real life Hannah Montana almost. You live a double life. It's
That's
Kelsey
so
and
funny.
Francesca.
Literally.
So you said that you are also single as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see
And
you
so
single too.
do you ever take your tips of like your Francesca character when you are talking to guys as Kelsey?
I feel like low key, like when I'm at the bar, I'm like, all right, let me channel my Francesca Stugat. Just have some confidence. So in that sense, for sure.
Mhm. And where do you get the confidence to like do all these phone calls and everything?
I don't know. I feel like I've always been like a very laid back person. Like I don't really care like what people think. I'm never gonna see these guys that I call again. So I just have that mindset when I'm doing it. Like they don't actually know who I am, so I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah,
And
it's like one thing when you are just behind a phone or you're like on social media or something and you can't actually see the people reacting that you're
yeah.
talking to. Like it's so much easier to put on a face or a character and like say things that you wouldn't normally say. So do you ever find yourself kind of like wishing or resonating with Francesca like to be this kind of character that you create? Or is she like so aside from who you truly are?
I feel like she's pretty aside, but I mean, sometimes I don't know. I guess it depends. But like some of the guys that I call it Francesca Stugat, like they're actually sound like really hot sometimes. So like Francesca Stugat would actually meet up with them.
So after the fact, when you call these guys, do you ever actually tell them that you're not truly Francesca?
It really depends. Like if they see the TikToks and then text me after and they're like, "Oh, saw your TikTok. Nice one." I'm like, "Ah, thanks for being a good sport." But if they just like keep texting me, "Hey, like you want to hang out?" or like send me a picture of yourself, then I just ghost them because
Oh, okay, you're a ghoster. Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, I don't know.
You'd end up on
So,
like the next episode of Catfish, this whole like series of Francesca. And
yeah,
he's like, no, I swear she's real. She has big boobs and a tiny waist, just meal prepping business.
yeah. I mean, sometimes if I like really like the guy that I talk to, I'll be like, I'll answer a few times and then see what happens. But
Get on with it. But
depends.
have you ever sent a photo of like Does Francesca have any photos of her?
Francesca Stugat uses like the ones that she posts on her Instagram.
Okay.
Um, and so like the first guy that we ever gaslit, G is his name. We did like a follow up with him, and he still had no idea. We posted it this week, and he still had no idea. He was clueless. He was like, "Ah, you got a new phone? Like that's good. I finally have your number because before I was doing it on my blocked like *6 7, but now to get people to answer, I just use my regular number, which is probably really stupid, but I just do it anyways. Uh,
When
but
you
yeah, he
oh,
asked me to send a picture, so I was like, all right, let me just do it. And then he's like, all right, so when are we hanging out? And it was so funny, and then I ghosted him, but
oh, so you ghosted him. So you didn't actually have like feelings for him.
not for G, no.
Not for G. Okay. Who are some of like the lucky ones that you've been like, oh, he's kind of cool. I would like maybe be interested.
I'm like terrible at names, but I think this guy Cole was his name. He was funny. Rocco Riz, if you've seen that one.
Oh,
That
Rick.
was so funny. Loved Rocco. And he actually saw the TikToks and was a good sport about it. But he was funny.
Now, do any of these guys get mad about it and they want you to delete it?
Yeah, so I had this one guy. I like had a great call with him and it was like perfect. And he was being so aggressive. And then he figured out who I was before I could post the video.
Mhm.
And he called me and basically threatened me if I posted it and was like, I'm literally a cop. And he like pulled up like my mom's name, my dad's name, my address at home. He was like, I'll literally tell your dad. I was like, my dad knows about it. He's like, no, but I'll like, I don't know. He was like threatening me, and I was like, all right, your
Oh my
video's
God.
not going to get posted.
He was totally trying to pull the Francesca card on you and he was trying to gaslight you into
And
thinking
it
you were going to
worked,
get in
so he
trouble.
won. But maybe one day I'll post it.
It worked. So he said that he's a cop.
He did, yeah.
Okay.
But it turns out I think that his friend is a cop, and that's how he was getting all that info. But
Oh
he
my
was just pretending to be one. So
I'm not gonna lie though. I've done like you can do Google searches of people and like it's very easy to find people's like families' names.
I
Like
know.
if you search my name, you can find that my grandparents' names are like Chuck and Judy. You can find it. So I'm not convinced that he or his friend is a cop.
I know. And he was one of my like friends that had graduated already, like wanted me to do him, like, and so I did him, and she was like, no, his best friend's a cop after the fact, so he's not actually a cop. So,
Oh, okay. Okay. But I
but
don't think that you
still
could,
felt weird posting it because his friend, I don't know.
yeah. But I don't
Maybe
think
one
you could
day.
legally like get in trouble from posting these videos. Could you?
I know that was like the first thing my mom asked me when it like started to blow up.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you gonna get like arrested for this?" And I was like, "No, it's not illegal."
Yeah, you're like, I don't think so. And if I do, it's good for the plot.
If I do, the Fran stands will bail me out.
Yeah, Francesca she would never get arrested.
Gaslight my way out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. I swear, every year when summer rolls around, I act as if I don't know how hot it is in Texas, as if 115 degrees to me is like so surprising, even though every single summer I know exactly what to expect, but it's starting to heat. Okay, so since you started doing these videos, like how many have you guys done that you haven't taken videos of?
We usually record it like just in case they're really funny. So we like always record the calls I do, but we haven't posted like I would say like a good probably over 10 just because
Mhm.
either the men like didn't believe it at all or they were like boring. Um, so it
Yeah.
depends on the call.
I imagine it's probably hard to get them to like play into it too. Um,
It's surprisingly easier than you would think. Like they're like really dumb sometimes. Like they fully believe it.
do you ever call guys that like have girlfriends and you try to convince him that you guys hit it off at the bar and then you like catch him in a what's word?
Yeah, so I actually called this one guy who this girl submitted and was like, "We're about to be dating. Like, can you please call him for me and like test it out, like see if he'll believe it?" And I felt so bad because he actually believed it and was like ready to like get dinner and drinks with me. And I had to tell this girl, I was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, he's not the one."
So
It was so bad.
did you end up sending her a video then of you guys like
Yeah.
talking on the phone?
Yeah, I sent it to her because I was like, I would want to know if this happened
Yeah.
to me.
Oh,
So
and what was her response? Was she upset?
yeah, she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this." She was like, "I'm so upset." I was like, "I'm so sorry." Like, I felt so bad for her.
Yeah, that's horrible to be like the
Yeah.
middleman in that situation
And I
too.
was like, and what's funny is like, I would say like a quarter of the Google form submissions are people's girlfriends that want me to try and gaslight their boyfriends.
Mhm.
I was like, not
You
sure
got,
if I want to do that again.
yeah, do you kind of stay away from doing that now just in case like it does go south?
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I would like love to like test people's loyalty just because I obviously wouldn't want to be dating a guy that could get gaslit.
Mhm.
But I feel like I tend to do more of like the ones that like black out at the bar and would have no idea who Francesca Stugot is.
Yeah, those are a little bit more like what's the word? I don't know the word.
I know what you're thinking of, like
Yeah,
manageable
yeah,
and
totally.
easily convinced.
Totally. So once these people find out that it's like you, do you ever talk to them as like yourself as Kelsey?
No, that like nobody ever like I should, but like nobody has ever like realized that it's actually Kelsey. So actually, Rocco, I did. He DM'd me on my personal Instagram account, and we had a combo.
Oh, wait, and this is the one you kind of hit it off with.
I mean, kind of. We didn't talk for like as much as you're probably thinking. Like it was probably like a day, and then that was that.
Okay,
But
we're here for the Rocco and Kelsey.
Rocco, if you're listening, hit me up.
So you're about to graduate and you want to move to the city and work in PR or continue with your Francesca Stugot like character
Yeah,
and everything. And so you said that your parents they're supportive of that?
yeah, they're pretty supportive. Like, I mean, at first they were like, "What are you doing?" And then now that it's like they're like clout chasers. They're like now that it's been picking up, they're like loving it.
They're gonna get in on it. They're gonna be
They're
like,
like now that I'm like making some money off of it, they're like, all right, sure.
yeah, the second you make money off of anything, people's perceptions about something changes.
Exactly.
It goes from
It's
being
so
cringy
funny.
and weird to being like, oh, I'm a huge
Oh,
supporter.
here,
I've
my
actually
mom's
been
like,
here since
oh,
day one.
yeah. She's like, oh, I actually have an idea for you. And I'm like, oh, really? Because you were totally against this at first.
Yeah. Well, speaking of like making money as Francesca, so I know when you first started, your friend was the one that was posting the videos of you. So do you
Mhm.
still continue to have them on her page or did you create like a Francesca Stugot
Yeah.
TikTok?
So she changed her username after it, which was so nice, to Franny
Oh,
and Priscilla. So it's like it's so funny. So it's still on her page. I honestly prefer that. Like I don't like she does like the editing for me and post it, which is amazing. So
okay.
um I prefer it. And I have my own like TikTok account that people are following, but I haven't really posted much Francesca content on there.
Yeah. So when you start to do the Francesca Get Ready With Me's and Day in Her Lives, will they be on the account that you made or the account that she has?
So if I do like get ready with me, they'll probably be on my account. But if we do like day in the lives or like nightly vlogs, I'll keep it on the other account.
Okay. And how do you think that this will change when you guys graduate and like you guys all kind of start doing your own thing?
I mean, even like when it's like summer or breaks, we're like always still together. So I guess when we're together, we'll just be filming and getting content that we can post like throughout the summer. And we want to move to like right outside of the city, like our housemates together. So we'll
Okay.
see at the end of the summer
Yeah,
how that
just keep it going. And then
goes.
you recently released merch, which is
I did.
so funny, might I add. Like the merch is actually so on brand with Francesca. I was dying.
Thank
I'm
you.
like, way to capitalize, like right in the moment. How did you do that? Did you partner with like Bonfire or one of those companies that does like print on demand?
So I actually partnered with a bunch of like smaller companies were reaching out to me. Um, to like they were like, "Oh, we've seen so many comments that you need merch. Like I would love to make that for you." And at first like I kind of just like ignored them. I was like, nobody's buying my merch." Like
Yeah.
that's wild. And then like people like consistently were still commenting. So I was like, "All right, maybe I should actually do this." And this one girl like there were a few like I had Zoom calls with a couple of different companies to like try and see like which one I wanted to go with. But one company like really had her shit together and she like owned this shop in Jersey and I'm in Jersey all the time and she was like a small business and I loved all her other designs and she just gave me the plan like so clearly and it was very transparent. So I went with her, Sunshine Designs, and I love her. She's amazing. And she did a great job helping me with the design. She like did everything. It was amazing. So
Yeah, that's so nice. So from the merch then, is she like you're promoting it, you're posting it, and then
yeah,
she does the printing and the packaging and everything
yeah.
for you and ships it out?
Yep, it's
Oh,
amazing.
that's so nice.
I know.
Has it been lucrative for you after all these people commenting and saying they want the merch? Have they been actually like purchasing?
They like surprisingly have shown me some good support. I mean, obviously, like on the poll, like 2,000 people said they were going to buy merch, and obviously that didn't happen. But I would say like I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of people that did,
That's
and
so
it's
fun.
still going. So I'm getting mine in like tomorrow or the next day. So I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. And do you have plans to do more in the future as well?
Yeah, basically like whenever like I say like a slogan or saying in my videos, and then people like comment it enough, then we'll do it.
Yeah. And speaking of your slogans, I feel like this is what I always see all over my For You page. Can you share some of Francesca's mottos?
Of course. I'm just really busy with Franny's Meals on Wheels. It's really turned more from a startup to a corporation. So I actually have to go get some orders out for tonight. So I'll talk to you later. And then my famous one is Francesca Stugot out. Mwah,
This
mwah.
is how you end your phone
Brown
calls.
hair, big boobs, skinny waist. We love that one. And then, I go to U Miami. I'm all about the U. Got to keep the slim figure. And the how are you? Like how I started, like they've known me forever. So
Yeah.
some of that.
Oh my God, the mottos kill me. It's like so recognizable now. And I feel like it's such like a niche. There's like, I mean, it's not a niche because there are so many people that like know and are obsessed with you. And I feel like you're literally on the rise. And I'm so happy that I have you on the podcast like right now. You kind of remind me of like, do you follow Octopus Lover?
I've heard that comparison a lot. It's so
Oh my
funny.
God. Yeah, I feel like he has kind of like a similar I don't know, character persona thing that he does with his
Yeah.
friends. And he just blew up overnight. And then all of a
Mhm.
sudden, my whole For You page is Jake. And right now it's you. So it's like really cool to talk to you right now before things like take off for you. So is
Well, I'll come on your podcast anytime.
oh my God, I'd be so happy to have you when you guys turn into a full corporation.
Yeah, when Franny's Meals on Wheels goes international, I'll be back, people.
We need a taste test too. We taste test the
We
Franny's
should
Wheel
do
done.
that. Yep.
So my podcast is called Fun on Weekdays, and the whole idea is that like, especially for college students, it's a lot easier, but you kind of like create joy and fun in your life every single day of the week. And what you said is
Mhm.
like where you go to school, there's not a lot to do on Mondays or Tuesdays,
Right.
whatever day that's not like a ladies' night or a night that you go out with your friends. So what does fun on weekdays look like for you, Kelsey, as college student, and then also for Francesca?
Well, for me, Francesca, my fun on weekdays is really just gaslighting men. And basically, all my time on the weekdays is doing my meal prepping business. So that's what's fun to me. I love to cook, I love to work out and work on my slim figure. And then for Kelsey, I like to obviously, I'm always with my friends. I love to laugh. So we're always hanging out, doing spontaneous stuff. I love to go out on the weekends. That's my favorite part of college right now, if I'm being honest. So, doing spontaneous. I love trying new foods, going out to eat. So stuff like that, really.
Yeah. And speaking of graduating and all those things, are you like nervous for transitioning into post grad and no longer being in college with like all these fun things to do around you all the time?
I mean, I love college, so like and I love my friends here, so I'm definitely gonna be like depressed when I graduate for a week. But after, I'm not like nervous per se because I feel like I can have a lot of fun like in the city and kind of like doing the same thing. But depending on where my job search leads me, that's what I'm nervous for.
Yeah, the job search. So, speaking of that, have you started applying to jobs yet, or are you kind of waiting until you graduate?
Oh no, I've been applying for like the past month or so, and it's like a nightmare. There's so many like I've gone on so many interviews and gone to like a couple final interviews and waiting to hear back from companies. So it's been crazy.
Yeah. Has that kind of affected your motivation to keep going? Like, does that ever get to you that you are still on the search?
I mean, it's definitely made me less motivated to keep going, but I mean, it's just something that has to be done, I guess. So I keep doing it, but I feel like now that I've noticed myself like in the past couple of weeks as like I've been on Cameo doing merch and doing TikTok, like it's made me less motivated to find like a real job after graduation just because not like a real job, but you know what I mean, like
No, I get it. That was actually going to be my question is like if Francesca taking off has kind of like hindered your like longing to look for a more like corporate traditional job.
I mean, if this actually like continued to like take off and I could actually make money off of it, then I would. I wouldn't find a regular job. So, I mean, it's definitely like been something in the back of my mind.
Yeah, ride it out for as long as you can. Definitely.
Definitely.
And depending on wherever you end up moving to, too, we have
Mhm.
like fun on weekdays. We have so many different group meets in a ton of different cities. So if you don't end up in New York with like where some of your friends are,
Yeah,
that's the best thing that we do at Fun on
that's
Weekdays. We
awesome.
help
Yeah,
connect girls. So
I
especially
always
close
see like
by.
your Instagram stories of the group meets, and you're like, "Oh, we're having an event in here." I was like, "Oh, it's so fun."
Yeah, yeah. When we get over to New York, we did one actually in January at the beginning of the year, but I know we'll probably come back before the end of the year and we have to have you at it. It would
I'm
be
so
insane.
down.
We'll have you cater it. It'd be so
Oh
good.
my God, Franny's Meals on Wheels will be the caterer.
Can you imagine? That would actually be
That would be
amazing.
hilarious.
Okay, so I figured we would like give the people what they want and we should
We
we
should.
should like gaslight someone live on the
Let's do it
podcast. And
for
if the
sure.
first guy doesn't end up being like good, we can like do
Got a
it.
thousand others.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna pick a random person from your Google Doc. And
Okay.
so when people submit someone, do they give you all the information about them? Like, hey, this is where I go to school, here's where we met, like here's what you
So
should
I,
tell them.
I have like very strict guidelines like in the instructions for the Google form because at first I didn't and I was just getting like the name and numbers and I was like, I can't do anything with that if I don't know like where I met them or anything. So I make them say like their name, their number, where I met them and when, and like background information on them, like any extra things like I can add. So now it's like much easier.
Oh my God. I am so excited. And also my two girls, Hallie and Gabby are here. So I'm gonna have them come over because they want to listen.
Okay, awesome.
Ah,
Hi.
love you. You're my
I love you too.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
All right, let's call Daniel.
Unless you
I met him in Aspen during spring break
have
at the bar called Campo. And the day prior to meeting him, his friend stuck his hand in hot tar and they had to take him to the hospital. So Def mentioned that, this person said.
Wait, is that real? No
Yeah,
way. His friend stuck his hand in tar?
I guess that's what the submission says. I'm
That is
telling you,
so
some of these submissions are very like detailed.
that is so oddly specific that if I got a phone call like that, I'd be like, there's no way. This person I had to have met them. I would
Exactly.
believe
That's
it.
what gets people. Like I give them like specifics that I would never know if I hadn't actually met them.
Oh my God. That's
So,
so good. He's got to answer.
hey Danielle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What are you up to?
Who is this?
It's Francesca. Francesca Stugot?
Um,
What the heck?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna do another. We're gonna call this guy Casey.
Casey?
Yeah.
Okay, give us the background on Casey.
Okay, so his name is Casey. He's blonde, about 5'10", 11. Apparently he's an absolute airhead. And he used to get into bars using a girl's ID. And apparently, if I call, I should tell him that because he tells everyone that. And I met him at Stinger's Bar on a Thursday, and he goes to Grand Canyon University.
Okay, you got a lot of details here. I feel like this is believable.
Hey, Casey, how are you?
good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What are you up to?
Just hanging out at my crib right now. About to make pizza, I think.
Oh, nice. What kind are you making?
I think I'm gonna make a Jack's pizza.
Oh, I've never had that.
Really?
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
well, I'm all about keeping the slim figure, as I was telling you.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I know you
what's
said
up?
that if I was ever back in the area that you would want to go get dinner and drinks. Do you still want to do that?
Yeah, most stuff.
Awesome. Where should we go?
You pick.
Okay, I'll pick. But have you been back to Stingers since we last went?
I have not been back to Singers.
Oh, too much alcohol?
I'm back in St. Louis.
Oh, that's so fun. What are you doing for the summer?
I was gonna work at Texas Roadhouse as a server.
Oh, that's so fun. You know, I make a great steak with my meal prepping corporation, Franny's Meals on Wheels.
Damn, shit. Well, definitely when I'm back, you'll have to chef up for me.
Yeah, you were telling me you wanted to try it. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
I'll be back in September.
Do you remember me telling you about my corporation?
I do not.
Oh my God, you don't remember?
No, tell me.
You remember meeting me though, right?
Kind of.
Long brown hair, big boobs, skinny waist.
Send a picture of yourself right now.
I will after the call for sure.
Awesome.
But yeah, you were telling me you love to golf, and I was saying I'd love to drive your golf cart for you.
Definitely, I would love that.
Oh,
But
perfect.
you're in Phoenix, though, right?
Yeah. But I live in Phoenix, but I actually go to U Miami. You know, I'm all about the U.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna be in Florida quite a bit, so.
Oh my
When are you,
God. We should
when do you
so
plan
go on
on
a
going?
boat.
We should. When do you plan on going?
Well, I'm in Miami now because I'm a senior at the U.
Okay. Well, damn. I might have to come a little bit sooner then.
I guess so.
But yeah, what are you up to today?
Not too much. I have a lot of orders to get out for Franny's Meals on Wheels, so I've just been working on that. But basically, it's really since we last talked gone from a startup to a real corporation.
Damn. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, that is what's up. Um, but
When I'm in Florida, what's up?
sorry, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, when I'm in Florida, I definitely will hit you up.
Yeah, what should we do?
Whatever you, go to the beach for sure, surf, go on a boat,
Oh,
whatever.
did you know that I actually used to go in the Junior Olympics for surfing?
I actually did not know that.
Oh my God, I thought
You
we
should
talked about it.
send me some vids of you shredding.
Oh, I will. I really shred so well.
That.
But listen, I have to go because I actually have like 100 orders to get out tonight. So I'll give you a call back later, all right? And we can make plans for dinner.
Okay.
All right. Francesca Stugot out. Mama.
Oh my God, that was too good.
He was like a real airhead. He had no idea.
Wait, I feel bad. Do you think he actually, I can't tell if he was going along with it or if he actually like believed you.
I don't know, because he was like, but then he was like, I don't remember that. So I feel like if he was going along with it, he would have just been like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Oh my God. But I think he actually did believe you. He's like, oh no,
wait,
wait.
these guys are like crazy.
He was, oh no, wait, that's what's up. You're like, yeah, that is what's up.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't with these
The
people.
the best part is when you like insert these little mottos, like these little phrases, like so seamlessly. I just know when it's coming. It's so good.
Francesca Stugot has never surfed in her life, but apparently she's on the Junior Olympics.
I mean, it makes sense for her character. It really
Yeah,
does.
it really does. So maybe that's going to be a new line. And
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
heard it here first.
Oh my God, that's too good.
Oh, wait, someone's.
Someone's calling?
Oh my God. It's the guy. He's FaceTiming me.
Oh fuck no. Wait. It's the guy that you just called.
Yeah.
Wait. Should I be it? Oh, fuck. Oh yeah. No. You. Do you.
Hey, how are you? What are you doing?
What's up? I just want to see what you look like to see if I remember you.
Yeah, do you remember me?
No.
Oh my God, how do you not remember Francesca Scott?
I do not.
That's so mean. We literally had such a good time.
So,
You told me all about how you used to get into bars using a girl's ID.
god damn, I did not remember any of that. But
Oh
all
my
of that
God.
is true.
Well, is this ringing a bell to you now?
I mean, I'm thinking hard. I don't know. You go to GCU?
What? No, I go to U Miami. Don't you remember?
I but so you went to Singers
Yes, on a Thursday.
with someone from GCU?
Yeah, I was visiting my friend,
Who?
Priscilla.
Priscilla. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, you guys aren't in the
Okay.
same friend group.
Huh. Okay. Well, send me your Instagram.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's Francesca Stugot. But listen, as I said, I'm working on my meal prepping business right now. So,
That's fine.
all right,
That's fine.
I gotta
All
go.
right.
Francesca
Bye.
Stugot out. Mwah. I was trying to like point it, but then you would see the whole podcast.
Oh my
So-
God. That was too good. Have they ever done that before?
They have, but usually I decline. So that was like the first.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was too good. Thank you so much for doing that.
Of course.
Oh my God. This was literally like the highlight of our day.
Me too, honestly.
Yeah, I could do this all day. I kind of understand now why people get so into catfishing. It's because it's like, it's kind of fun.
I know, I feel like I need to go rewatch the actual show, Catfishing,
Oh my
and
God.
send my application in.
What would you do if somebody actually, if they reached out to you and they're like, hi, so this is Neve here. We just got this guy. What if it was actually this guy who just FaceTimed you?
I'd be like, okay, cool.
Oh my God. So he's going to look up your Instagram right now and he's going to see that you have like merch and your friends.
Before it was like fine, like before I launched the merch, like it could have been like whatever, but now it's like totally like you can tell that
Yeah. No, it's so good. Oh my God.
it's so
You'll
fun.
have to keep us updated if he ever like reaches
I
out back
will.
again. But this
Yeah.
was so fun. I'm so glad I had you on the podcast and it's great
Thank you
getting
so
to
much for having me.
Yeah, it was so great getting to know you and getting to know Francesca a little bit more. And I wish you all the best of luck on your job search. I'm
Thank you.
sure you will find something amazing. And if not, Franny is going to take off with Fran's, what is it? Meals on Wheels.
Franny's Meals on Wheels.
Yeah. Well, you guys, if you want to follow Francesca/Kelsey, where can they find you?
They can find me on the Francesca Stugot on Instagram and Franny and Priscilla on TikTok.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Such
you.
a pleasure
I had
getting
so
to
much
meet you.
fun.
Same. We're going to talk about this probably the rest of the day and just giggle about it. So keep us updated on the guy. But thank you
I
again.
will for sure.
And y'all, that's the end of it.
Francesca Stugot out. Mwah.
Mwah, mwah. Bye, guys. Talk to you next Tuesday.